Are all civilians protected persons under IHL in conflict? Imagine a world where war is raging and innocent people are caught in the middle. Who exactly is protected during these times? That's what we're here to find out. International Humanitarian Law, or IHL, is the set of rules that helps limit the effects of war. It's mainly found in the Geneva Conventions and their additional protocols. These laws aim to protect those who are not fighting, like civilians, prisoners of war, and the wounded. But not every civilian is automatically a protected person under IHL. The key point is that IHL makes a distinction between different types of civilians. If a civilian is in occupied territory or detained by an opposing force, they are usually considered protected persons. This means they get specific protections against violence, torture, and mistreatment. For example, civilians in occupied areas are protected from being harmed or forcibly transferred. However, not all civilians automatically fall into this protected category. Civilians who are of the same nationality as the controlling party might not be considered protected persons in the same way. Their protection depends on the context and their situation. For instance, civilians who are not under control of the opposing side or who are not detained are still protected by IHL, but they may not be classified as protected persons in the strict legal sense. It's important to understand that IHL is different from human rights law. Human rights law applies all the time, everywhere, and protects everyone equally. IHL, on the other hand, applies specifically during armed conflicts. It provides special rules to address the realities of war, like distinguishing between combatants and civilians. So, to answer the question directly, all civilians are protected by IHL in some way. But only certain civilians are considered protected persons under the law, based on their circumstances, and whether they are under control of an opposing party or an occupied territory. This distinction helps ensure that protections are clear and targeted, but it also means that not every civilian automatically qualifies as a protected person in the legal sense. Understanding these differences helps us see how IHL works to shield civilians during conflicts. It's about making sure that even in war, some rules are there to keep innocent people safe.